Hey everybody, there's Sax here, and welcome back to Patapon. In the previous episode, we fought off against a lot of the Segotons and demons that they have summoned. And we got a lot of helmets. Yep. So, before we really go into things, I will just quickly explain this. I've always wondered, every time I went between this tree and the mountain here, there was also a little area that I never got. And honestly, I never even got it in my initial playthrough of the game when I played through the game first time. So I decided, heck, I want to figure out where this thing is. So I found out. So, if you go into the area called Creatures of the Sand, then if you make it rain, then a Ganchik will appear, which is the snail thing. And if you defeat that, you will get something called the Sakpon hat, and you will get this guy, the Pop Bean. So, what you have to do here is, I've already done a few of the minigames of this. You have to give him a branch, then this minigame will appear. Oh, Vasakon. How are you? I could do with a fan. La la la. Looks good good looks requires attention. I need water. La la. Follow my rhythm. And sprinkle water to help treat my poor skin. La dee dee. Make me shine. Oh, please, dearie, please. La da dee. Ready or not? Here we go! La 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 la, I feel refreshed, my skin revived. Whoopsie, didn't do it that well. But I got some items. So, this minigame gives you vegetables. What can you use vegetables to? Well, two things. You can use vegetables in this minigame with Patapon. So I'm gonna finally do it. I've already done it a few times, but I'll show you since I got a cabbage. All the vegetables you get from the from that minigame with the Pop Bean of Lagoon, you can't use that in this game. You can only use eyeball cabbage, and I'll show you why. So let's just do this. My stomach sounds like an earthquake. Hey, Patapon, show me your stuff again. I can't take it any longer. It's up to you, chef. This is an interesting game. Timing doesn't really mean that much. Amazing, splendid, like nothing of this world. You deserve this for cooking such a wonderful meal. And we get some red piece of soup. Now the soups, or stews rather, they can be used rather great. So I'll just show you what they can be used for. So I have a couple of them. Oh, and also, apparently that's the first time I got a crying carrot. So the stews are like this. What I just got is a king stew. Just a second. Let me just look up so I can be sure I tell you these things correct. Okay, so there are 4 kinds of stew. I just got the 2 best stew, the king stew and the divine stew. There's also something called a cruel stew, or gnarly stew. That stew, well, you have to use the stews just before you go into battle. That's how you use them. And they give some buzz to your Patapons in there. The cruel or gnarly stew gives all Patapon an increased health of 20. Which is pretty good already. And then comes the next level stew, the tasty stew. It increases HP by 40 and increases your damage as well by 1. It gives you resist to knockback and resist to stagger increase. Well, yeah, stagger increase. Then we have the king stew, which I got here. It increases HP by 60, damage by 2, critical strike increases by 10%, resist knockback, and then resist stagger by 10%. Then we have the best stew, which I have right here, the divine stew. It increases HP by 100, damage increased by 5, critical chance increased by 20%. Knockback and stagger increase by 10%. Resist knockback and resist stagger increase by 10%. And ignite increase. So the chance of whenever you use a fire attack, that the chance will increase when it ignites on enemies. So that's pretty good. I recommend doing that on missions. Not really as much as on grinding stuff, but on missions that's good. So I want to show you what the vegetables can be used for. They can be used to substitute meat. So see here. Let's choose a level with what I have. I have a Predator Pumpkin, which also is the best thing you can get from the stew. Well, the minigame where you can get vegetables. So Predator Pumpkin, as you can see, a Decapon with a regular Slaviala and Predator Pumpkin requires 600. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Requires 600 kaching. Equal leveled meat, which is the dream meat, increases it by 150. So the vegetables actually make the recipe cheaper, which is good. I really recommend doing this because it saves you a little bit kaching, so you don't need to grind as much. It takes about one stage for one. What you I can't find words right now. Weird. What you save by doing this is 1 round in a stage. So whenever you do grinding, every time you go into one stage, you can do 1 less every time you use the vegetables. Basically. And that's it. Let me see, did I get anything else? Oh, I also got something new. I got this. The Giant Sword of the Butcher. The Giant Sword of the Butcher. This diabolically colossal, awe-inspiring sword was forced to obliterate meat and bone. So, with 10 minutes and we haven't even done shit, let's go in to the next area, which is Karma's pet. The army of Hasa has advanced. but comes up against a strange life form. An impudent Patapon is lured by a sweet scent, and is suddenly snatched up by a tangle of tentacles. Save your captured ally! Oh, that doesn't sound good. And here we have the new Patapon that I have made, which is the Megapons. And I got a Basala version of those as well, and then 2 Mugion. So that's cool. So, let's see here. I'm not too sure who I want to switch out for it. The Yaripon or Yomipon? I don't know. I'd probably say these and then have Patapon. I might do a very bad thing by doing this, but I don't know. And then of course I equipped my Basala with the Gaian's horn, which I got some episodes ago. Which looks weird. And we haven't gotten any more horns, so that's probably gonna be difficult now. And so let's try and get in and see what kind of boss we're gonna fight. So this is Karma's pet apparently. What kind of pet would Karma use? A plant. That's moving apparently. And can walk. What? Now this guy has a lot of attacks. So, and actually I'm not gonna see all of them. This one, because it's a level 1 boss, I will fight it easily. And as you can see, we got vegetables from it. So you can actually get vegetables there. You can actually also get a level 4 vegetable from these, I believe. Which we can only get through that. I think so. Yeah, I think the vegetable minigame doesn't give you that. So you can get a level 4 vegetable from this guy, which is very good if you want to save Kaching. But we are very close to the end of the game, so it doesn't really matter much unless you want to play a lot after the game has ended, which you can. So yeah. And the only attack we see so far is it using pores to make our Patapons go asleep, fall asleep, and we got Material. And that's it. The thing is dead. And we got a gate. It's the same gate as Banban, I think it's called. The gate thing we fought in the last episode. Why did we get that? So, but this boss just took us 2 minutes. Easy enough. We got Grind, Carrot, Material, Dark Palace Bottle, and hit a Shuckle. Shuckle? That was... Quite frankly, that was the easiest boss. I know I have what I probably will have at the end, at the very last boss or something, but what? I hope that's a stronger version, then I will just go to level 10 on that because that was too easy. Lord Hassa, you finally have Karma cornered. Karma is determined to fight to the death at the Sikaton Palace. Okay. Is she? Yep. Really? Already? Wait. Ooh. Dark Palace Guardian. This newly discovered site hides a divine artifact, but the beast which lurks there uses a sweet scent to lure Patapons to sleep. When they wake up, they will be covered in stomach acids. What is... What a way to explain that. Oh, I forgot. I'm not too sure I need anything better than this. So, let's just go in and kick the sparrow's ass, if it has any. Oh, roots, whatever. Roots we will kick. So, just like last one, this is a level 1 super boss, you can say. Well, I wouldn't even call them super boss. What more call them hardened bosses? Because they are not that much more difficult. They're a little bit. But if you know what you have to do, we actually see a new attack here. So this one actually just... Wait, if just throws spores? But you do that all anyway. And what are you doing there? Shoot more pores. Really? Is that all you can do? Pour. Oh, you just took 2 of my Patapons. Give it back. So, yeah. Thank you. That attack can actually kill the Patapons. Well, technically it will eat the Patapons and you won't be able to get them back. And it was a Mogion and a Basala. It just took so. That would have been bad. I haven't even said anything about the new kind of Patapon we have, the Megapons. As you can see, they use some sort of horns to attack, and they throw out words. Weird. And if you're in field mode, they only shoot out fiery ones, which is weird. I don't get this kind of Patapon. Though it's pretty good, I will say that. That's why I switched it out for some of the other Patapons. Anyway, this boss is real fast. We're already in 3rd phase. The first version of the boss, we didn't even get to the 3rd phase before we already beat it. At least we got to 3rd phase here. But it's probably close to death anyway. So we can just do a few attacks and it should be dead, I believe. Whoa, that damage! And one of its tentacles died. Or vines? Yeah, I think it's called vines more likely. Tentacles, that's more like real life creatures. Anyway, it's dead. Super simple. We didn't lose anything and we got that thing. We got a miracle! Which is cool. For the last boss, you get a miracle. That's cool enough. Though I believe this one's just a mix between some miracle. So yeah. Oh, we got a new bow. Cool. I was just close to lose Basala there, but I somehow saved him, which is cool. And there was even a few attacks it didn't do. So that's because I'm just too good, but I don't need to go in that again because I have what I need. So screw you, I don't need you, neither you. So Shukul and Shushukul. What kind of name is that? Shushukul. Anyway, that's actually gonna be it for this episode. Now I'll just look at it. The time is a bit over. So in the next episode, we're probably gonna end off the game because I'm pretty sure there's only, yeah. First of all, it says Final Showdown. So maybe that's the last stage. Maybe there's more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing cliffhanger. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!